Welcome to Kelly Ripa Show's channel. Have you ever imagined discovering the biggest news of your life while sitting thousands of feet above the ground? No red carpet, no flashing cameras, no dramatic music playing in the background, just a quiet airplane cabin, a long flight from Paris, and a phone lighting up with messages you don't yet understand. That's exactly how Wagner Moura found out he had been nominated for an Oscar. One moment, he was simply a passenger on a flight. The next moment, his name was being celebrated across the world. This is not just a story about an award. It's a story about timing, destiny, and how life can change in the most unexpected places. Wagner Moura has never been a stranger to powerful roles. For many international viewers, he became unforgettable as Pablo Escobar in the Netflix series Narcos. That performance didn't just make him famous, it showed the world the depth of his talent. Long before Hollywood fully embraced him, Moura was already a respected figure in Brazilian cinema and television. His journey was built on years of hard work, intense preparation, and a commitment to storytelling that feels honest and real. But nothing quite prepares an actor for the words, "You've been nominated for an Oscar." On the morning of the announcement, Moura was traveling back from Paris. It was supposed to be a normal flight. Like most passengers, he was likely thinking about upcoming projects, family, or simply trying to get some rest. Meanwhile, on the ground, the Oscar nominations were being announced live by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. Because he was in the air, Moura had no idea what was unfolding. As the announcement was made, social media exploded. Fans, colleagues, and journalists began sharing the news. His phone started filling up with notifications, but on a plane, you don't immediately check everything. You wait, you sit, you land, and then reality hits. Many fans compared his excitement around his nomination to another viral headline that was trending at the same time. Oscars 2026, complete list of nominees shocks Hollywood. That title was everywhere. It captured global attention, and within that list was Wagner Moura's name. For viewers who were already searching for that viral news, Moura's personal story added a deeply human layer to the headlines. The Oscar nomination itself is more than just recognition. It represents acceptance at the highest level of global cinema. For a Brazilian actor who built his career largely outside the traditional Hollywood system, this moment carries extra weight. It sends a message that powerful storytelling can come from anywhere. Talent does not belong to one country or one industry. Moura's journey has always been about taking risks. After the success of Narcos, he did not limit himself to similar roles. He chose diverse characters, worked in different languages, and even stepped behind the camera as a director. His artistic choices show that he is not chasing fame, he is chasing meaning. The Oscar nomination proves that those choices mattered. People close to him say that Moura has always remained grounded. Despite global fame, he is known for being thoughtful and reflective. So it's almost poetic that such an enormous moment in his career happened not on a glamorous stage, but in the quiet space of an airplane cabin. There's something symbolic about that. Airplanes represent movement, transition, crossing borders. And Moura's career has been exactly that, crossing borders between Brazil and Hollywood, between television and film, between acting and directing. When the news finally reached him clearly, there was reportedly a mix of disbelief and gratitude. Anyone who has followed his career knows that this nomination didn't happen overnight. It was built on years of dedication. From theater stages in Brazil to international streaming platforms, Moura has consistently pushed himself. For Brazil, this nomination also holds national pride. Brazilian audiences have supported Moura from the beginning. They watched him grow from local productions to international fame. Seeing his name included among the nominees is not just his victory, it feels like a shared celebration. Social media quickly filled with congratulations in Portuguese, English, and many other languages. Fellow actors, directors, and fans praised his dedication. Many pointed back to his intense performance in Narcos as proof that he has long deserved global recognition. Others highlighted his more recent work, noting how his range has only expanded over time.
One interesting detail about finding out on a flight is how disconnected you are for those hours. In an age where news travels instantly, being in the air is one of the last places where time almost pauses. While the world was celebrating him, Moura was temporarily outside that noise. There's something beautiful about that delay. It allowed the moment to arrive quietly, without immediate pressure. Instead of reacting live on television, he had space to process it privately first. In an industry that often demands instant reactions and public statements, that small window of privacy may have been a gift. The phrase Wagner Moura found out about his Oscar nomination on a flight from Paris quickly became a story of its own. It wasn't just about the nomination anymore. It was about the setting, the surprise, the human element. In a world where celebrity news can sometimes feel repetitive, this detail made it memorable. It reminded people that even global stars experience life's biggest moments in ordinary ways. As award season continues, attention will remain on the nominees, but regardless of the final outcome, this moment has already secured a special place in his career story. Years from now, when people talk about Wagner Moura's Oscar journey, they will remember the flight from Paris. They will remember that while other nominees may have been watching the announcement live, refreshing their screens, Moura was somewhere above the clouds, unaware that his name had just been called. And maybe that's the perfect metaphor for his career. While others focused on chasing Hollywood recognition, he focused on the craft. While the industry debated trends, he focused on meaningful roles. And when the recognition finally arrived, it found him mid-journey, exactly where he has always been, moving forward. For fans around the world, this nomination is not just about one award season, it's about representation, persistence, and the power of storytelling that crosses languages and cultures. Wagner Moura's story reminds us that hard work does not go unnoticed. Sometimes it takes time, sometimes it takes crossing oceans, but when the moment arrives, it can change everything, even if you're 35,000 feet in the air. If you enjoyed hearing this inspiring and surprising story behind Wagner Moura's Oscar nomination, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more powerful celebrity news stories that go beyond the headlines. Stay connected with us for the latest updates and untold moments from the world of entertainment, only here on Kelly Ripa Shows.